Cool. I did notice some Easter eggs, by the way. I liked the hanging your poster. They didn't hang follow-up. That was pretty funny. Some of the standouts for me, you spent some time with the like hand animations of grabbing objects, which is super hard. Harder than it ever seems like it's going to be, so nice work paying attention to those details. I think the rendering quality was looking nice, some of the lighting was looking nice. And the choice to do subtitles and robot bloops and bloops was smart for efficiency and sound. I think that was a good choice. Some of the comedy beats really worked. I think the head slam into the elevator was pretty funny. It had a kind of Three Stooges vibe altogether. Yep. And like you mentioned, yeah, if you have more time, more sound effects, more reinforcement, that always helps, especially with this sort of thing where you're trying to fill in gaps, right? Another thing, I think the cameras were standing out. Like some of the 3D moves that you were doing were really nice. Some of the pushes and pulls set the tone well. When you got into some of the action choreography, I lost a little bit of a sense of place, and that's just something to pay attention to with screen space as you're editing through. It's really hard to plan for that stuff, but the next one you do, I would just kind of follow that line of motion between each of your edits and pay attention to some of those more choreographed moments. I think the falling off of the gate was one that stood out where I could have read a little clearer, but again, limited time, you'll do great, so nice work.
Yeah, I really like the art style. It seemed pretty complicated. Did you use like Blender or?
Yeah, we did all the models in Blender.
Awesome. I have a couple friends who do that, so I know it's pretty complicated.
Especially like the grab.
Switch to it, or did the battery die? This is on theme.
I think we've got a couple more batteries.
We can talk in real life.
But we got
Small
more.
round. There you go. Let's just do real life vibes.
All right. Yeah. So in the beginning, I noticed there was like a zoom in. I loved it because the object is coming closer, but it's not like everything's coming closer. The two buildings in the back were folding behind the object. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Like it was very, very dimensional. And I really liked the adult humor, like just like us humor, like, hey, how's the wife and kids? Or being at work and getting something from the vending machine. It's like, oh, I do that. It's kind of like that type of humor, which is like pretty funny. And the other one was I forgot what it was, but pretty much just another form of that humor. Yeah, this one's really clean. The story was cohesive. I agree with the subtitle choice. That was pretty good. And the sound effects were pretty it was cohesive for what I was reading, and like it had the same energy. So yeah, good job.
Oh, the maternity joke was really solid.
That's the one.
That got me to go loud. That would be, yeah. Yep.